If you're waiting for a sign to start a YouTube channel, this is it. Not care what people think and just to do what makes you happy. They are successful because they are them. You want to be successful because you are you. Literally rip the band-aid off and do it. Starting a YouTube channel in 2021. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Peyton if you guys are new here. As you guys can tell by this title, this video is going to be all about starting a YouTube channel in 2021. As you guys can probably tell, I am very much a super teeny tiny small YouTuber, which is almost why I feel like this is more applicable to those of you who are just starting out, because I'm still even just starting out, so I feel like the tips and advice I have are things that have like helped me along the way and allow me to like have fun with it and be patient with myself. And I've had to like go through these things like pretty recently, so like I know how it feels very much so to like just be starting out on YouTube and to have nobody following you or subscribing to you and to just be so little and small and feel helpless. And I very much am still trying to grow my channel. In no way, shape, or form am I saying I know exactly what I'm doing, because I don't. But I just wanted to kind of share with you guys some things that I've learned over the past year and a few months that I've had YouTube, or that I've had a YouTube channel. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and find it inspiring and motivating and encouraging and helpful at the end of the day. If you guys do, be sure you guys give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I typically do vlogs. I like to do college vlogs, and I just started a new job, so I have a lot of work vlogs coming. I'm really into like the fitness and like healthy eating realm of things, so yeah, it's a fun time. So you guys should subscribe if you guys are into that kind of content, and let's get started. So for the format of this video, I'm just going to be giving you guys 5 tips and just talking you guys through the process, because I know it can be stressful and overwhelming. So let's get right into it. So this tip is for those of you who are yet to start a channel, who feel nervous about it for so many reasons. I totally get it. And my very first piece of advice is to literally rip the band-aid off and do it. I know, as like, I don't know, for me personally, I was kind of like, I had always wanted to start a YouTube channel, but I was like waiting for like everything to feel perfect in my life. I was waiting for my life to seem fun and exciting. I was waiting to feel my best and feel confident and to like have the coolest things going on. But in hindsight, I really regret that, because YouTube is a process. It takes years to grow your following, and if the later you start, like the longer it's gonna take, if that makes sense, or at least like it's gonna be later on that you become successful if you are lucky enough. So just rip that band-aid off and start filming. I know the feeling of like wanting something really cool to film, and I did that myself. I waited till my brother's wedding to do a video, but I so badly wish I had started earlier, because it just would have given me more time to practice, to find my niche. Yeah, I mean, everything happens for a reason. I started when I started, and I'm sure that's totally fine. But for those of you who are sitting there just like wanting so badly to start one, like me, I wish somebody would have just told me, like, Peyton, just do it. Like, it's just, you can't procrastinate it. And the longer you procrastinate it, maybe it will never happen. Like, I just think when you're the most passionate and most excited to start a YouTube channel is when you should do so. So that's my very first tip. That leads into my second tip, which for me was the biggest reason why I didn't start one for so long, and that is the idea or thought that people will like judge you, like being nervous to like promote your videos because your friends from high school will watch, and like what will they think of you. So completely a normal thought that you guys may be having. Really truly what I've learned, and I think what you have to, like a quality you have to have, I think, as a YouTuber, is to not care so much what people think about you. Of course you're gonna be nervous. Literally the first time I posted a YouTube video, I couldn't eat. I was so anxious, which is like probably not good, but I really did care what people from high school thought of me at the time, and people from like college and stuff. But now that I've grown like a year and a half later, I truly could not care less. I think it's important to kind of start practicing that mindset to just not care what people think and just to do what makes you happy. Honestly, in my experience, all of the people who've like commented on my YouTube channel, like my friends and stuff, it's been super uplifting and kind. I haven't heard anybody to my face say something judging me. I'm sure maybe people have behind closed doors, but at the end of the day, you're doing something that makes you happy. You are bettering yourself. It's a side like hobby, maybe a side hustle if you like grow your channel really far. It's something that people probably will admire of you, that you had the guts to start a YouTube channel. And if they do say anything mean or bad, it's probably because they're more so jealous. You have to kind of put your blinders on and just focus on you and like film things that make you happy. If you like your videos, that is all that matters. And hopefully along the way, you'll get some subscribers that really like your videos too. So that is just something you need to let go of. I think that quality takes time and like maturity. So if you're younger, I know, like if I was in high school, it would have been so much harder. I started my channel in college. If I started it in high school, it would have been a lot harder for me personally, but you can do it. And like I said, most people will think you're really cool. Like I think everybody deep inside of their souls would like to vlog a little bit and have a little bit of like a YouTube channel. So it's becoming such a big thing, and it's almost becoming like normalized. Like even my parents know of like YouTubers and vloggers and like what they do. So it's not something to be embarrassed of. It's really cool, and I think you should be very proud of yourself if you step out of your comfort zone and just create that channel. Okay, so my third piece of advice is kind of along with like just ripping the band-aid off. The piece of advice is basically you don't need to figure everything out right away. You don't need to have your editing style perfected. You don't need to have your YouTube banner, your niche yet. That comes with time. Like as you start filming videos and seeing what people enjoy, your niche will come, your style will come. Like it's okay if your first few videos are all very different because you're testing everything out. So that's another thing. Like don't spend too much time like perfecting your first video. If I go back to my first video, I cringe so bad. Don't do it. Like if I had sat there and tried to make it perfect, like it's just not possible at the end of the day. You're gonna grow so much as you keep doing it. Like my editing style has gotten so much better over the years. So yeah, do not try to make everything perfect. Like literally just do it, start practicing. And again, like if you don't vlog, if you wanna start like a cooking thing, start the cooking thing. You don't need to have everything down perfectly whatsoever, because if you try to figure out all those tiny details, it will seem so overwhelming to you, because at the end of the day, YouTube takes a lot of work. There's a lot like behind the scenes involved with it. So I just truly think starting it off with something fun that makes you excited, a video that you just have been dying to film, just do that, edit it however feels best, and post it. And then it's gonna get better down the road. That's number 3. Do not try to perfect everything, just do it, and don't try to figure everything out in your first few times of posting a video. Okay, so tip number 4 kind of is once you've ripped the band-aid off and you are trying to grow your channel and everything like that, my biggest tip is to stay consistent. This is actually something I was fairly good at from the start, like, and I kind of commend myself for that, is staying consistent and like being disciplined, because at the end of the day, people are gonna subscribe to you because they wanna see more of your videos. And if you're posting a video like every 2 months, you may lose some subscribers because they like to know that you are going to be consistent with your posting times. And you can very easily start off slow. I think I started like posting one every 2 weeks or something, because if you go out from the beginning setting yourself to posting 3 videos a week, you are going to burn out and get very overwhelmed. So start yourself off with a very simple goal, be consistent with it, and make sure you're putting out as much, like when I say quality content, I just mean make sure you're not filming a video just to film a video. I'm not saying like have the best editing ever, but just like make sure you're passionate about what you're putting out there, and you're excited about it. And I think this kind of goes hand in hand with making sure that you're doing YouTube for the right reasons. I know like when you see these really big YouTubers with like hundreds and hundreds of subscribers and like thousands and thousands of subscribers, and the lifestyle they live, like it can seem super glamorous, and like if you're doing YouTube just so you can live that life, you're probably not gonna come off as very genuine. You probably won't be consistent at the end of the day because you may not even be that passionate about it. You're in it for the wrong reasons. So make sure you're in it for the right reasons. Make sure you truly love to edit and film videos, and that way the consistency will come because you'll be having so much fun with it and you'll stick to your schedule. successful and you'll like be disciplined, and you'll be putting out content that is actually genuine and who you are. Like I said about like, don't look at the YouTubers with the hundreds of thousands of millions subscribers and try to be them, because they are successful because they are them. You want to be successful because you are you. You don't want to try to be someone you're not. People are gonna find you so cool, so inspiring, so good at cooking. Like with whatever you're doing, people are gonna like you for you. So be consistent in your own unique style and do not try to be somebody that you're not, because you'll be able to tell, or your subscribers will be able to tell if you're trying too hard. So yeah, that's like a mosh posh of tips and like one tip of like consistency, but like please just do it for the right reasons. And I truly believe if you do it for the right reasons and are having fun with it, that's all that matters. So that comes along with tip number 5, and tip number 5 is something I have to tell myself every single day, and that is to be patient with yourself. I for sure this year had a huge plateau with subscribers, and I'm talking like months. I was in like the same like area of subscriber numbers. I just had to remind myself, like, I genuinely love to do YouTube. Like, I find it so fun. It's like one of my biggest hobbies and passions, and that's all that matters. Like, yes, would it be nice to see my channel growing like exponentially, but at the end of the day, there are so many YouTubers out there. Like, it's gonna take time for me to get my name out there and to like have videos that kind of go off a little bit. That's just gonna take time, and it's gonna happen when it's meant to happen. If it's not meant to happen, then it's not meant to happen. But that's why it's so important to genuinely love doing YouTube, because it's not gonna happen overnight. It is going to take time and dedication, and there's gonna be times when you're frustrated because your videos get like no views, and that is so normal. Give yourself grace. YouTube, like I kind of mentioned in tip number 4, like if you're going into it just wanting to make millions of dollars, which is very hard to do, but like just trying to make money, I think you're gonna be more likely to stop doing YouTube and to give up. I think if you have the right mindset, you're gonna be able to be patient with yourself and just have fun with it along the way, see what happens. Don't put too many expectations on it. While yes, it's okay to have goals, it's also okay to be doing it just for fun and to just see what happens. Oh God, my legs are falling asleep. My camera just ran out of storage, so I'm sorry if like the angle or whatever changed, but those are my 5 tips for you. Honestly, I just like want to be your sign. Like, if you're waiting for a sign to start a YouTube channel, this is it. Just do it. Like, do you want to live your life wishing you had done YouTube, or would you rather try YouTube, maybe not succeed, but say to yourself like, hey, I did it? Like, life is too short, you guys. Life is too short. So rip the band-aid off, have fun with it. I never have ever regretted starting a YouTube channel at all. I've always seen it as like a really cool thing that I did, and again, am I super successful in it? No, but that's okay. I'm having fun with it. Maybe the success will come one day. Yeah, I just hope like you guys get the idea that YouTube is supposed to start off as a hobby and you're supposed to have fun with it. And I know it's scary and overwhelming and like very easy for people to judge you because they're watching your face on their laptop, but trust me, more people will find it cool than not, and all that matters is what you think of yourself. So I hope those tips helped you guys out a little bit. If you started a channel, put your little channel below and I'll subscribe to it and support you along the way. Of course, if you guys have like questions or ever want to like chat to me about it, you can DM my Instagram, which is always linked down below, or just comment on my videos, whatever you want. I just want to inspire and empower other women or men to start the channel, because it was one of the best decisions I've ever made and I don't regret it one bit, and I'm very much still a miniature baby YouTuber and I'm loving it. So that's all I have for you today. I hope it was helpful. Thank you guys for clicking on this video, and hopefully I will see you guys in my next one.